Hey, you guys. The strangest thing happened to me. First, let me say welcome to another video, and I hope you enjoy this one. This one is going to be somewhat of a doozy as well. I know my lighting here is kind of dark, but I just want to pop in real fast, as I always do, and I want to give you another great video, another eye-opener. And I took a nap this evening. It is now, what time is it? It is 9:10 here in the state of Georgia, okay? And I took a nap. I laid down probably about 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. And I had the weirdest dream. I had a dream that a tilapia fish was chasing me. And the tilapia fish was chasing me, and the darn thing was biting me on the back of my legs as I was running. And something told me, let me wake up, shake myself off, and let me just tell people about tilapia. And so I went and got some of my old notes out when I did a class on tilapia. Let's understand that tilapia just came about maybe 6 years ago, 10, let's say 15 years ago, which it hasn't been that long. Tilapia is definitely a scavenger that is farm raised in China, in Vietnam and Thailand. Okay, this fish is farm raised, and this fish is fed feces to keep it growing so that it can get really, really big, and so it can look really good when it gets here to us. Tilapia does have teeth, big, giant teeth. If it is if any fish at that, but tilapia for sure. When a fish is farm raised, they will do anything to keep the fish mighty big. Okay, and I'm quite sure, I don't know, I may get some feedback from this in a negative way, but I don't care. You all know it's true. The ones who are doing this. Let me tell you something else about the monster tilapia, and you can check this out for yourselves. Go into Walmart or any store and pick up a bag of frozen tilapia. Look on the back in the ingredients. It's going to say ingredients: carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is used on mostly 90% of farm raised tilapia from China, Vietnam, and Thailand. First, what they do, they feed the fish all of this stinky bacteria and feces to make it big and robust. Then it is frozen. After the fish is frozen, it is injected with carbon monoxide. Whether it's before or after, the tilapia still has carbon monoxide in it. And it's a very cheap fish, and most of us, we run to buy it. Oh, because you get so many pieces in a bag, and it's frozen, and it tastes so good. Okay. They use carbon monoxide in fish and some meats and some seafoods, so that it will stop the seafood from discoloring as it ages. carbon monoxide fish was approved by the FDA. It was approved by the FDA, even though it has carbon monoxide in it. But as long as it don't have enough to kill us immediately, then it will be approved. So as long as the carbon monoxide in the fish will kill us slowly, it can be approved. It can be approved. As long as it kills us slowly, it's okay. But it was definitely approved, and it is carbon monoxide in it. And you don't have to believe me. Go check it out for yourself. Any store. I found it in Walmart, in the frozen section. Talapia on the back. Flip it over. You don't have to believe me. You can also Google it. It's definitely going to tell you that it's 4% of carbon monoxide in tilapia. But it's not enough to kill you instantly. But over time, of course, carbon monoxide can kill you over time. The way that you can identify if there's carbon monoxide in any of your fish, salmon, tilapia, the fish will appear very, very red, because that's a cell. That's how they market it. And then the damn fish can be old. So the fish will appear very, very bright red in color. And some believe that that's very fresh fish. Give me that one. It's really red. That's far, 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 far from the truth. Using carbon monoxide is deceptive to us from China and Vietnam and Thailand. Tilapia also, when it's not farm raised and it's coming from Honduras, Mexico, or Indonesia, they normally don't use carbon monoxide, okay? It is not treated with carbon monoxide. So anytime that you feel that you're getting a really, really, really nice fish and it's so big and it's bloody red, it is more than likely treated with carbon monoxide, okay? You don't have to believe me. Check it out for yourself. Walk into Walmart tomorrow. Walk into Kroger tomorrow. Walk in any grocery store that's in your neighborhood and pick up a bag of frozen tilapia, and you're going to see every word that's coming out of my mouth is on the back of that. The question is to yourself. This is a self question. You don't have to answer it back. Do you really think that carbon monoxide is of nutritional value for you? Do you really think that tilapia, something that has teeth and hair and looks like a man, do you really want to eat that? Do you really think that that is okay to eat? Do you really think that that is doing your cellular system some good? That's doing your heart some good? That's doing your body some good? Your blood? Your colon? Look up pictures. Google and find the pictures of a tilapia. Tilapia has teeth, and I'm talking about teeth like us. But you don't see that because it's all gutted out when you get it. We have to wake up and start researching and researching and researching before you put things in your mouth and before you put things in your system. You can't just go and eat any and everything just because it looked good and smelled good. Anything that had a heart and is gutted, once it's fried in grease and oil, it tastes oh so good because of the pus and the bacteria. Once it's fried in hot oil, it tastes delicious. I've been there myself years ago, but I have not eaten a piece of meat since Easter Sunday of 1994. My daughter was 9 years old. That was the last time I had some beef, some pork. Okay? Not gonna happen. When we know better, we do better. And this is the only reason why I'm doing these YouTubes. This is the only reason why I'm talking to people, just to give you, just to enlighten you on some things that you probably didn't even know. But I can always back anything up. I can back anything up that I talk about. Okay, I have already researched it. I already went in the stores. You can get the information just as easy as I can by reading, researching. I've just been doing this for 40 plus years. When I was in 8th grade, my 8th grade graduation, we're sitting in the assembly hall. We called it the assembly hall then. We're sitting in the assembly hall and we are going over our song, and we're going over how we're supposed to accept our diploma. We're walking across stage. I was not paying attention because I was writing out a remedy for my father's high blood pressure in my 8th grade graduation practice. That's what I was doing. I cut my English class. I cut all of my classes that I could in high school, and I sat in the library. I said that I was sick because I needed to go home. And I stayed in the library to look up things for breast cancer, because my grandmother had died when I was a little girl of breast cancer. So I had been researching that way back in the early 80s. We're talking about like 1981, 1982. And I kept tons and tons and tons of literature. And I still have it now. I still have it. And this is why I put together my authentic book with all of my handwriting. And in my book, you can see how my handwriting changed over the years. That's also in my book. You can see how mature I had gotten from the things that I was writing. But every remedy I still use today. And this is why I'm able to be 55 years old and not on any damn medication. And I say that a lot because I'm boasting, because I feel good about it. I eat foods that's alive, not dead. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. And I usually don't hold you long. Been on here 12 minutes and I gave you, again, something that you can pass on to your children and your grandchildren and your friends and things like that. But I just had that crazy dream. So I guess it was meant for me to come on here and tell you about that stinky tilapia fish. And yeah, and I think I'm gonna probably stay up late tonight and braid my hair. Yeah, so if you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Leave me a thumbs up and all that good stuff. Put on your hit your notifications button so that when I come on with great videos, you'll be able to see them. And you don't have to believe me. Just do your research. I won't lie to you, okay? Talk to you later. Peace and blessings.